Hardcore Titan. Hardcore Titan. I watched the latest episode of TBW Rampage and I didn't like it because Atomic Titan came out and he wanted someone to answer his challenge. Unfortunately, I could not be there, but that is at the fault of the people within TBW themselves. Either that or they're scared. Because here's the thing. Joe Anderson and Jacob Young, they think they have what it takes to take the title off Atomic Titan. They think that they know what they have to do to defeat Atomic Titan. You don't have what it takes. I've been studying deathmatch wrestling since I was 9. Deathmatch wrestling, that is right. Not just this hardcore stuff, not stuff like Edge versus Mick Foley. Nah, I'm talking stuff like Jon Moxley versus Nick Gage. I'm talking stuff like Nick Gage versus Thumbtack Jack. I'm talking Thumbtack Jack versus Jon Moxley. I'm talking stuff like that, yeah. Stuff in Moxley's CZW days when Nick Gage literally died. That is the stuff that I've been studying. And here's the thing. Here's the thing. When I am in a professional wrestling match, when I am in a death match, I like to use this. I like to see it scrape across someone's forehead. I like to use pizza cutters. I like to use my fingernails to dig into someone's back. Because here's the thing. I like it when I see the red leak from someone's head. I like to hear that sound of it dripping on the mat, because that's what happened to me at the end of 2021 when I was in that WEF Big Rumble and I suffered that concussion. It wasn't caught on camera, which kind of sucks, but I was bleeding from the head. As soon as I put my fingers up to my head after Toxic's knee hit me in the center of my forehead, I saw the blood on my hands and I could feel the excitement starting to build. Because this is what I worked up to. I'm the kind of guy who likes to bleed myself, and I'm the kind of guy who likes to make my opponents bleed. I'm the kind of guy who likes to suffer. Now, why am I making this? Knowing damn well it probably won't reach TBW, knowing damn well that TBW won't take this into consideration, is because I'm sick and tired of having to sit in the sidelines and watch as everybody else competes. And I'm sick of that because watching from the sidelines is something that I have been doing for the past 2 years. I'm sick of having to make a name for myself on social media because making a name for myself on social media is something that I've been doing for the past 2 years. And I don't think backyard wrestlers realize this. WEF is dead, okay? It's not coming back. Everyone wants to sit here and tell me, oh, maybe you should contact Chris Nitro. Maybe you could get him to get WEF back up. You know, revive WEF because I can tell how much you love that. I did love WEF. But I also love backyard wrestling. I love hardcore wrestling. I like the rush that I get from it. And I hate to agree with this guy, but at the end of the day, this championship doesn't even matter. And I hate having to agree with somebody who shouldn't even be in backyard wrestling anymore in the first place. I'm talking about James Taylor. I hate having to agree with him, but at the end of the day, he's right. The advice that he gives me, he is right. So listen, Joe Anderson, Jacob Young, you can go after Atomic Titan all you want to, but at the end of the day, you will fail. Because you don't have what it takes to dig deep and make Atomic Titan suffer. There's a difference between making him bleed and making him suffer. When I watch hardcore matches in TBW, I see the same stuff over and over and over again, and then I think to myself, is that all you got? The same weapons used over and over, the same spots used over and over. It's always steel chairs, it's always stop signs, it's always kendo sticks, it's always the same bullshit every time. When I watch a hardcore match, there are things that I look for. Blood, which TBW has accomplished, but I want more. I want to see their entire face covered in it. Not just one small little cut, little drip drip. No, I want to see their face covered in it. I want to see them struggle. I want to see the energy leave their body the more blood that they lose. And that's what I want. That's what I want to feel. I want to feel that rush. I want to feel the blood leak from my head. Because I get an excitement for that. I have the passion and the drive, something that James Taylor has told me before, but no one else seems to realize it. At the end of the day, this right here does not matter. I've held that championship for what, like 25 days up to this point, and it doesn't matter. And here's the thing, I'm sick and tired of having to crown myself champion just to make an impact, just to put a name on Alexander Kelly, to put a mark on RUW, to put a mark on Backyard Wrestling. I'm sick and tired of having to do that. But here's the thing. Ever since RUW was first created, this championship has been a part of me. I've fought my ass off to even earn this. And my first and only title defense, I lost. And I lost it to someone who no longer works here in RUW. I hate having to see it fitting that I have to crown myself champion in the first place. But here's the thing, Atomic Titan, you want to be hardcore champion, okay? You want to call yourself the hardcore king. Titan, meet the deathmatch genius. You want to call yourself the hardcore king? Meet the deathmatch genius. Meet the man who, if given the opportunity, will go down to TBW. And I will rip that title away from your dead hands covered in my blood and your blood. Now do me a favor. Get this camera out of my face.